The Brawl Stars rank 50 story, an interesting tale of something of my own creation that I will no longer use, that has now gone on to help generate those who are using it hundreds of millions of views here in the Brawl Stars space. Netting, according to my rough calculations, and they are rough, I could see it being much more, over a combined $10,000. I've been sitting on this for such a long time. I think you guys are going to find it super interesting. Also, it's been a really long time since we've done one of these here on the channel. It's a nice vibe being able to just sit down and chat with all my buddies out there. So hope you enjoy this. If you want more, be sure to slap a like on it. Also subscribe to the channel. I'll do more of these in the future. So the beginning of this madness of a story starts almost 3 years ago now at this point, dude. Oh my gosh. And I know the draw of this video, I guess, is around money, but I want to make certain here at the very beginning that I have no jaded feelings about this at all. I'm sharing this because I find it super interesting, and I'm assuming not a lot of you guys know about this and have seen it before in the community. And if there's something at least that you should know about your boy Ray before getting into this story, is I am so unmotivated by money. It's just how I've been throughout my entire life, to the point where, dude, hey, when I first got my creator code, I was plugging other people's creator codes. Use Lex's, use Ben's, for like almost a year, bro. It took a sit down in person with Ben to say, Ray, start plugging your code. But with that out of the way, this story has everything to do with a particular custom asset that I made almost 3 years ago now at this point. And that is this diamond rank 50 asset. And I want you guys to look at it for a minute, okay? I ended up making this. Have you ever seen this before in the Brawl Stars community? Whether it's on YouTube or anywhere else. If the answer is yes, you have seen it, you'll have a bit more context going into what we're about to dive into. And if the answer is no, well, I'm about to explain everything to all y'all. It's no secret here in Brawl Stars YouTube, or just YouTube in general, that interests change. Way back in the day, around the time where I actually made this asset, Brawl Stars was a little bit earlier on, and there was much more intrigue from grinding particular brawlers to these obscene ranks. And a lot of my content was highlighting these amazing players managing to get these crazy trophy totals on individual brawlers, and just overall trophy related content. And another bit of context that we need here is I am a huge fan of Photoshop. Taking a look at a few thumbnails here, I really enjoyed making skins different colors to mimic what the context of the video was. And I did this quite a bit. I made a custom Shelly one there, Colt with white hair there, Barley, Piper, and the list goes on and on. Look at Mortis there. What a beast. The god tier Mortis, white hair. We need that skin in the game, dude. Now, of course, as time moved on, rank 20 was no longer the highest rank in the game. They came out with rank 25, rank 30, and rank 35. These new ranks being implemented to the game drove so much attention to trophy pushing, the phenomenal players out there pushing brawlers to rank 35, and seeing that it was so new, people were incredibly invested in videos where people were obtaining the highest rank in the game, rank 35. People were pushing brawlers higher and higher, and I'm not 100% certain who first did this, but there was a meta in Brawl Stars YouTube. Once people managed to obtain 2,000 trophies on an individual brawlers, people were starting to call that milestone of 2,000 trophies rank 50. If you follow the progress, if there was indeed a rank 50 in the game, 2,000 trophies would land you at rank 50. So it became the norm to highlight these world records of people pushing to 2,000 trophies or more, to just call it rank 50 in the title and even in the thumbnails. People were making their own custom rank 50 icons. Most of the time it was just like a different color of the rank 35, and replaced with a 35, they made a 50. So of course, following that trend, making content that kind of mimics that, highlighting these crazy world records and trophy pushes, I also made my own for the first time, highlighting a world record of 2,000 trophies on Penny and Max. Now, throughout my entire time after making this rank 50 icon, I used it a grand total of 3 times. That very first one, this one here, someone managed to push 2,100 trophies on B, and then this one here, highlighting Pika, Bobby, and Johnny Boy, pushing 3 separate brawlers to rank 50 as a team, 2,000 trophies. Now, seeing that this made up rank 50 was the meta back in the day on YouTube, and the videos were doing really good, the 3 that I made, you would assume that I would continue with this meta moving forward, but I indeed stopped with 3 times using it. And it was because even though it was the meta at the time, everyone was utilizing this like imaginary rank 50 that was made up. I felt a tiny bit guilty because, of course, there's no rank rank 50 in the game. So if I remember correctly at the time, I ended up reaching out to Danny to get some feedback on my YouTube channel overall. Being a content creator for the Supercell program, I wanted to make sure I was doing things properly, making sure that I was being a good content creator for the Supercell program. The feedback that I ended up getting from Danny was, of course, the rank 50. It was overall okay. I wasn't breaking any rules or anything like that, but he said it could be an issue later on down the line. And in all honesty, Danny kind of predicted the future. So after that conversation, getting a new perspective of customized things like that, I refrained from using the rank after my third video using it in the thumbnail. Fast forwarding a little bit more, the trend continued with this rank 50. Other people making their own rank 50s. The rank 50 that I ended up making afterwards was still utilized in thumbnails by other people. I was seeing my creation popping up quite frequently at the time, and I'd be lying to you all if I said I wasn't feeling a bit bad about it. But I just kind of bit my tongue and moved on, and I got over it really quickly. It wasn't that big of a deal after a while. Now, as I stated before, metas changed here in Brawl Stars YouTube. It was still a ongoing practice here in the community to cover these crazy world records, but the whole concept of making up these custom ranks started to die off a bit. People just put rank 35 in the thumbnail after a while, though it still happens to this day from time to time. Fast forward even more, at the time, I was completely over it at this point. It didn't faze me whatsoever. I was making different content, not necessarily just sticking to competitive stuff, but little did I know with the arrival of YouTube Shorts that this asset would come back and come back freaking strong, dude. So I've said this before in the past, the meta of Brawl Stars YouTube Shorts is one of the most perplexing things to me because there is one thing, a niche thing that works, and it works very good. For basically, since Shorts has been a thing for over a year, I would say, we've been seeing the same format of videos, and that is these Brawl Stars rank videos. The format goes, there is a character being depicted at a very low rank going up against someone who is a higher rank. It can be from things like Puss in Boots. We have a SpongeBob one there with 19 million. But as you progress throughout the video, the main character who started at rank 1 slowly levels up throughout the video. And then finally passing that dude's rank in the beginning, getting this crazy rank at the very end through grinding, right? Depicted with whatever animation they're utilizing. So I'm sure you guys see where this is going. With this format, of course, my rank 50 would fit in quite nicely, which I've seen now pop up countless times in these videos, garnering so many views. This one 41 million, oh my god. So again, I'm sure you guys ended up seeing it if you are being recommended YouTube Shorts, because my goodness, there's so many. This one 13 million. This one more recently, a month ago, 1.2 million. There's a 1.6 mil. There's a 1.3 million, a 10 million there, and these are just in like the thumbnails of the YouTube Shorts or the picture showcasing the short itself. A lot of these start off with like showing a rank 5, and then it'll be thrown in there at the very end. So of course, like I said before, the whole draw of this video, it's not so much that I'm like losing money being taken out of my pocket or anything like that, but all of these shorts garnering so many views with the rank 50 is pretty dang wild. I definitely don't have enough time to total up the amount of views that I'm seeing the rank 50 appear in and stuff like that, but it has to be in the multitudes of like 200 million just based on how much views these shorts get, man. It's crazy. We're talking like 90 million views stuff. It's wild. This one 65 million views, an example of one where it's not in like the thumbnail, but of course still utilized within the short itself. Look, I know it's a meme at this point with YouTube Shorts that they historically don't make a whole lot of money, but when you're dealing with stuff in the upwards of like 65 million views on a video, I'm sure they make a pretty penny for the draw of this video, right? So again, I'm not bummed out in the slightest. I find it fascinating seeing it popping up so much. The main purpose of this video is just to get it out there for at least you guys who are watching this video for the pure honest fun and just awareness. If you guys are browsing or you see like a short recommended to you with that asset in there, your boy Ray made it. But that is the end of our story time here today. A fun tale spanning almost 3 years long. Pretty dang cool. But yeah, everyone, hope you all found this video interesting. It's definitely a bit different than what we're normally used to here on the channel, but I felt like it was interesting enough for all of you guys to know. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy it, be sure to slap a like on it. And with that being said, have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you all in the next one. Adios and take care.